This is the piece of music we were listening to last week. Bet you remember it. And we were talking about this kind of music that was really the first bit of modern music. And it was music that began with B. What kind of music was it? You remember? B, A, good. R, excellent. O, Q, U. Up for that top one, that's it, Baroque music, that was great, yeah, Baroque music. And Baroque music was very popular in what century? Can you remember what century it was popular in? Yeah, 17th century. And this particular piece of music was written by Johann Pachelbel, and it began with a C, and it's possibly the name of a weapon. We wouldn't recognise it with something, a peaceful piece of music like this, but what was it called? It began with C. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! C, A, good. N, O, N, canon, that was right. And the canon in this sort of music, in this kind of music here, just means something, a piece of music that does something beginning with R, it's that ceiling! Oh. No, we're sitting down, that's good. A piece of music that, beginning with R. Let's point to the R. R, E, good. P, E, excellent. A, T, S. Yes, it repeats over and over again. And there were different elements to that repeating, didn't we? Because we had a piece of music that was just a little bit like a sandwich. Down on the bottom of our sandwich here we had what kind of notes beginning with B? The B, A, good. S, the bass notes. And you could hear those right at the beginning, couldn't you? There we go. And can you hear that? Ding, 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 da, 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 da. So above the bass notes we had something that gave us the idea of the what of the piece of music beginning with R. The R, good. H, brilliant. Y, good. T, H, M, the rhythm of the piece of music. That's it. And so, on top of all this, on our sort of musical sandwich here, that's it. You stretch up, give it a stretch. Up we go. I'm going to stretch as well. Up we go. Up. Shall we sit down again? Yes. Okay. Ready to sit down then, Chris? 3, 2, 1, and let's sit. Okay. Stand up, that's alright. So, we had the bass, we had the rhythm, and on top of all that we had something beginning with M, we had the M, good. E, L, excellent, O, D, Y. Okay, we ready to sit down on 3? 1, 2, 3, let's sit down. Brilliant, well done. So we had the melody. We had lots of different melodies. You can have as many melodies as you like. No rules, really. Okay, you've got the bass, you've got the rhythm, you've got the melody. And I suppose this is why we call this modern music, because most modern music now, particularly in the pop charts, is all about this, isn't it? You've got the bass part, you've got the rhythm part, you've got melodies going over here, there and everywhere with guitars and keyboards and things. Okay. So we thought about this piece of music last week, didn't we? And with this, we need the toilet. Okay. Okay, so we've done a little recap of what we looked at last week. Now then, just going to have this piece of music on in the background. Now last week we were thinking about that melody, and we were thinking about the pictures in our mind and what we were seeing, what we were hearing when this piece of music was playing. And you came up with some lovely ideas, you came up with some brilliant suggestions. What time of day was it? N I G H T. Oh yeah, you had it at midnight, wasn't it? And it was, oh, where was it? Where was this? Was this in the middle of a city somewhere, or where was it? In a Right, where was this taking place, all this stuff? F O R. That's it, keep going up to that E, good. E S. That's it, come on, that's last letter. Where's that last letter? Come on. T, don't leave me hanging like that. In a forest. Oh, and there's a. What bird were we talking about last week? You tell that KESTREL. Oh, I just told you what it was. Oh dear, come on then, let's just have a little bit of a practice. What bird were we talking about last week? Ready to point? What were we talking about? We're talking about the... Okay, good. E, S, T, R... Up that E, E, L, that kestrel was flying, and that kestrel flying was reminding us of what part of the tune here. We were reminded of the melody. So we had the kestrel flying over the top, like the melody flying over the piece of music here. And down at the bottom, something was reminding us of the bass. What was reminding us of the bass? T, R, good. E, E, yeah, keep going. S, the trees, and what was happening to the trees? the T, H. That's it, keep going. The what was going on? The W, I, N, D, the wind. S, the wind. What's the wind doing? S, O, good. F, T, lovely. L, Y, the wind softly. G, L. Let's write that down before we forget it. The wind softly what could the wind softly do? What could the wind softly do? The wind softly M, good. O, M, O, A, N, S. The wind softly moans. I love that. The wind softly moans. I can possibly hear that in the bass and the rhythm here. So the bass and the rhythm. The wind softly moans. Let's finish that sentence off. The wind softly moans. T, H, R, O, U, G, H, through, T, H, E, through the, L, good, E, I love it, A, V, up at A, good, A, S, the wind softly moans through the leaves. I like it. Oh, let's have a something leaves. Let's have an adjective for those leaves. Through those T, R, love it. T, R. That's starting to think of that word. You alright? That word in your head? Let's go for it again. Through the T, R, brilliant. What's next? E, excellent. M, B, love it. I see where you're going. L, I, N, G. The wind softly moans through the trembling leaves. That's pretty awesome, I think. Through the trembling leaves. Right. So we've got the kestrel in our melody here. The kestrel flying overhead. We've got sort of the wind and the leaves creating bass and rhythm underneath the kestrel. Just look around. We've talked a lot about this. Actually, we haven't talked much about the sky. And we haven't talked much about anything else apart from the trees. We've mentioned the trees. We've mentioned the leaves quite a bit now. Do you want to walk? Have a little walk around. Okay, so imagine that scene again, Chris. You're right back there. You've talked about that kestrel. You've talked about the wind softly moaning through the trembling leaves. I love that. Now we could, thinking about the sky. Oh, is there anything else? Is there any forest around? Is there only sky? Is there anything else that you can see in this picture? What other things could we mention? Ready? Let's see what we can think of. So we've got the sky, we've got the trees. Anything else that you can see? S, okay. T. R. E. A. M. Stream. Okay, so we could think about the sky, we could think about the stream. What are we going to think about first, sky or stream? What do you reckon? We're going to think about sky, we're going to think about stream. Going to go for the stream, right. Okay. In relation to the woods, or the forest, I should say forest, shouldn't I, because it's a forest you talked about. Where is this stream? B. E. H. I. N. Behind. T. H. Good. Keep going up that E. Behind the F. O. Love it. Good. R. Keep going. E. S. T. Behind the forest. Yes, behind the forest. Let's keep on with that sentence. Behind the forest. Behind the forest. A. Good. T. Good. R. Oh, love it. I. C. K. L. I. N. Last letter. Behind the forest, a trickling S. T. R. Love it. Up that E. That's it. E. Across. S-T-R-E. Do you want to go for the pencil? S-T-R-E. A trickling stream. I'm going to have to write this down before I forget. Behind the forest, a trickling stream. Behind the forest, a trickling stream. T. O. Ooh, right. T-O-U. excellent. C, H, E, S. Behind the forest a trickling stream touches. Touches T. Touches... Oh, I'm intrigued, Chris. Gonna leave me hanging, leave me in suspense. What's it touching? A trickling stream touches. Let's go for it again. That's your dad coming up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, on with the bed then. Right. We have behind the forest a trickling stream touches. And let's just go for touches again, just for a bit of practice, Chris, alright? Ready? Touches. T, O, U, excellent. C, H, E, S. Touches what? What does it touch? Hey, I'm loving this. Touches. M, touches M, I, D, M-I-D, N, I, G, H. That last letter, come on, go for it. Where's that last letter? M-I-G-H. Touches midnight. Touches midnight. Oh, touches midnight. I love the idea, I love the imagery. That touches midnight what? Touches midnight. S. H. Oh, okay. A. D. O. W. S. Touches midnight shadows. That's a pretty powerful image you've got there, Chris. I like that. I'm going to make a note of that. Touches midnight shadows. Now, if it's midnight shadows, there must be something causing those midnight shadows. Because you can't have shadows without light, can you? Because shadows is an absence of light. So you've got to have some light from somewhere. So where's that light coming from? F, R, O, M, from. Hey, you love it? So we've got so far behind the forest a trickling stream touches midnight shadows from what? T, H, E from the S, I, L, V, excellent, E, from the silver S, T, A, R, good, finish it off, that last letter, S, from the silver stars, okay. Behind the forest, a trickling stream touches midnight shadows from the silver stars. Behind the forest, a trickling stream touches midnight shadows from the silver stars. You know what, Chris? Again, I'm getting the idea, because we've got this idea of the bass and the rhythm, we've got the trickling stream, which I think is sort of creating a bit of a bass and rhythm there, and we've got the silver stars above creating a bit of melody. So I'm getting quite excited about this. Okay, so behind the forest, trickling stream touches midnight shadows from the silver stars. Right. Anything else you want to talk about the stream? Or are we now thinking a bit more about the sky? No, we've talked a bit about the sky already. We're talking about sky now, yeah? Okay. So, the sky, is the stars alone up there? Is the kestrel alone in the sky? Anything else joining it? What's going on? Okay, done with the lunch. Finished all the celery and all the radish. So, you done? You want some water? So I get the water over. There we go. Do you want to drink some or shall I put it down there? Okay, go for it. Okay, Chris, well done. That one down there as well. Right, so we talked about behind the forest. Where are we talking about now? It was a bit of a geographical location here. We talked about behind the forest. Where are we going now in your mind's eye?
Mm-hmm.
That's the book.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Chris? Okay, where are we going now? A, B, good. O, V, excellent. E, above. T, H, E, above the S, P, good. I, N, N, yeah, keep going. Above the spin, because we talked about this as well last week, didn't we? Above the spin, should we go for that N again? N, E, excellent. Above the spin E, above the spin E, H, let's write down above the spinny. Gives you a bit of time to have a think as well. Gives me time to remember what you've said. Right, above the spinny. What else have we got here? Above the spinny. M. M. A. G. I. Good. C. A. L. Magical. Above the spinny. Magical. Magical. Can't wait for this. Magical. R. Quite sure. I'm losing it here. Okay, let's go for it again. That was me, Chris. Magical. S. L. S. L. Go for that E. E. Good. Magical. E. S. L. E. S, L, E. Let's go for that E again. E. What's the next letter? Ready? S, L, E. Pointing, okay. Where with your finger? N, good. Magical. Slen, S, L, E, N. D. E, R, magical, slender, magical, slender, what? Ooh. Magical, slender, go for that again, Chris. Okay, magical, slender, what? Magical, slender, C, L, which finger are you pointing? We're going to point with that one, okay. O, U, D, magical, slender clouds. Oh, what are they doing? P, A, P-A-S. That's it. Magical slender clouds, P-A-S. What's that last letter? P-A-S. S, pass. Magical slender clouds, pass. I'll write that down just so I don't forget. Not a spinny, magical, slender. I love that word, slender clouds. Pass. Turn it right around. Okay, there we go. Magical slender clouds. Pass. Ready. Magical slender clouds. Pass. Pencil. U N D. Oh, I like it. E D N E A. Love it. Well done. T, and for that H underneath. T H E, pass underneath the S L S L. I'll tell you what, I'm going to write down pass underneath because I love that. Pass underneath the, above the spinning, magical slender clouds, pass underneath the, pencil again or hand? That's it. Pass underneath the L, U, R, L, U, R, shall we try again? We'll do one, have a last think about this. Magical slender clouds, pass underneath the M, pass underneath the M, use your hand again, O, O, N, love it, okay, let's go for that. Above the spinning, magical slender clouds pass underneath the moon. So this is what we've done today, Chris. And again, I think you've got a bit of an idea here. You've got the clouds underneath something, you've got the rhythm and the bass underneath the melody. So we've got the wind softly moans through the trembling leaves. Behind the forest, a trickling stream touches midnight shadows from the silver stars. Above the spinning, magical slender clouds pass underneath the moon. That's great work. Impressive. Well done.